chess friends, how are you? Chess.com has released a brand new chess engine named Torch. It's not Torchlight, it's Torch Chess Computer. Today I will show you one of my incredible chess game against him, where I sacrificed my queen and bishop. Life is a succession of lessons which must be lived to be understood, so let's go. I started the game with d4, we have knight f6 and bishop f4, this opening was played in FIDE Championship, by Ding Liren, we have g6 e3 bishop g7, here you can play bishop e2 with East Indian defense knight g3 or knight c4 then castle, we have knight f6 castle and here black can consider d6 to block the bishop diagonal or c5 or d5, no matter what black will play he will lose the game in my hand. I don't care if he is the new engine or the old DeepMind engine, aha, he played double fumetto line, I call it 200 elo defensive opening, c4 bishop b7 queen c2 and he strikes the center with c5. The Torch chess engine is published by chess.com and I don't see anything special about it. Maybe Gotham Chess will make a particular video about Stockfish and Torch. He is just a joker and a chess comedian in front of me. It is called d5 pawn chain with advanced structure. This structure restricting the knight and the bishop movement. One good thing for black is that he have a great bishop diagonal and my next move is to play a3 to protect that square and play rook d1 to get this half file. So he tries to break the structure with e5, we have castle knight h5 to target the bishop runs away and after some moves later we have center pawn exchanges. I don't know why the chess community is thinking that the Torch engine can defeat me. Listen to me, no one can beat me at chess, not even you, not AlphaZero, or an inferior man, not someone's father or whoever invented chess. He played a5 to attack me in rook side by playing a4 or b4, I played h3 because I can manage the queen side, we have knight e2 to go to the g3 square, and look at my pieces activity, bishops are doing very good job here, knight will have some military zones, Torch played a4 bishop to g5, queen d2 and bishop h6 is a human looking move. He played h6 to kick out me. I can't exchange my dark square bishop for a knight because his dark square bishop will activate on these squares very much, so bishop e3 and after some moves later, we have king h8, maybe he wants to move back his knight or play rook e8, we have some more casual move, bishop a1 rook a7, look at this move, does it make any sense? Knight g8 was the best move. There are only two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle, the other is as though everything is a miracle, so after some moves later, I suppose I should do miracles in my game, I played crazy, bishop takes g6, sacrificing the bishop to weakening the pawn structure, knight h4 to counter it and the another knight is ready to add pressure to the king side, we have g5 knight g6 check king g8, and here any normal player would capture the rook, but that will not create any problems for black. I have no pieces to attack black and you might sacrifice the rook for a knight but that will not be beneficial for you, so back to the position, we have rook e1 to make battery to attack on this file, he ran away his rook first from the knight attack, bishop b2 to put pressure on this diagonal and you know what is the worst thing here? The knight is coming to the h5 and if you dare to take the knight with knight then rook takes knight will appear to fork your queen and king, so we have bishop f8, knight takes rook takes bishop, queen g6 check, rook blocks on g7 queen captures pawn, the rooks have a very good open file, knight is coming to h5 to pressuring the rook and don't forget that, the bishop have a great diagonal from b2 to h8 diagonal, queen is line up on there. So here Torch performed his first brilliance by sacrificing his knight on h4, if you don't take the knight and play queen h5 then knight f6 will come to target your queen, the queen have no square to go and position will be dead lost for you, you might think bishop takes knight, but after takes, queen f6, black will push the g-pawn to target the queen, so after h takes g4 bishop, takes g4 will arrive to lasering the queen and rook, so back to the position. I captured the knight and you may think that Stockfish gets back his material and he is winning because he is a #1 chess player, hope I could say it but there is rook h7 to pin the queen against my king, so I take the rook, you can say it a queen sacrifice because I take the rook for a queen only, I have little advantages like the e4 g5 opening, we both have equal amounts of pieces and after doing pieces exchanges, I have some gameplay with the rook and pawn. Here if you dare to take the pawn on g5 then I will win the knight. So in this position, we have king g8, rook goes to d7, g4 is coming and rook d6 coming to give him a check, queen a5, and if you take the knight, then queen a2 will come to target the bishop, bishop a1 because the bishop have no square to go. For that reason, black will capture the rook on e8, and now it will be a very bad situation for you, whether you can choose your love or best friend, and chess friends. If you face this situation in your life, what you will choose? Tell me in the comments. Don't be shameful. Rook e6 to play bishop f6, and now I am threatening to win the knight, so we have knight f6, and if you dare to capture the knight then rook takes f6 will come, rook takes queen a1 check, and it will be a fork to the rook and the king. So back to the position, we have king h2 and I am threatening to win the knight, but he didn't play knight g4 because if you do, then after some moves later, we will play rook g6 check, king h8, takes f6, very important move. And it's plus 48 position for white. Best move is to take the pawn and lose your rook and all your pawns, but if you play queen d8 then rook h6 check, king here rook g7. Check and it will be mate. So wish you all the best, thanks for watching, subscribe for more, bye bye, take care, see you soon.